शाम का नींद कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ, साला आँख जल रहा है। 7 बजे तक सोया। ओ ना हसरत पे don't you cry।
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Hauntel Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right.
ଭଲ ତ ଏଟା ସବୁ
I
ସାଇନ୍
don't
ଇନ୍
think
ଆପେ ଆପେ
either one
ହେଇଗଲା।
of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
अरे शैडो, तुम्हारे जीमेल में जाके वहाँ पर जो सर्च वाला ऑप्शन रहता है,
हाँ
वहाँ पर वैलोरेंट मार के देखो कि तुम्हारा फर्स्ट ईमेल क्या आया था
वही है,
वैलोरेंट सपोर्ट की तरफ।
वही
क्या
है,
था?
वही है। उसके बाद आएगा
अच्छा।
पासवर्ड रीसेट का आता है, उसके बाद
अच्छा।
कंफर्मेशन का आता है, 3 मैसेज
अच्छा।
टोटल आता है।
हाँ
मैं उसके ये देखने के लिए मैं उसके क्या बोलते हैं जो मेरा जो भेजा था क्या क्या स्क्रीनशॉट भेजा था वो देखा।
अच्छा अच्छा,
Hello there.
देखते हैं कब तक आता है।
भाई ना बहुत लेट हुआ ये।
Hello, Armink. Do I recall you saying
मेरा
that
तो
you
कुछ नहीं,
speak
मैं पूरा वेट कर
gobbledygook?
लूंगा।
I did. I mean, I do.
ईचो को चाहिए उसका
Speak it.
अकाउंट।
हम्म,
Is this to do with the
मेरा तो
goblin I
मौज में
saw
हूँ
you
मैं,
with in
4-5 दिन भी
Hogsmeade?
ले ले
It
वो।
is. His
देखते हैं।
name is Lovgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a
बस
goblin
सोचो
mine.
ये 2 दिन
Would
में
he
अगर
be willing to
रिवर
help?
आके चला
Of
गया होगा
course.
तो
How exciting. I mean,
क्या क्या
well, might this be
मुझे तो
dangerous? I think he simply
मतलब तुम
wants
जो
to
बोल
show
रहे
me
थे मैं सोच
something
रहा हूँ
that
वही
involves
करेंगे।
gobbledygook.
जो अच्छा सा
If
आएगा
it
स्किन वही ले
helps,
लेंगे।
he's a
मैं तो
friend
सोच
of
रहा था
mine.
ओनी भी ले
Good to
लूँ
hear.
अगर मतलब हो
Yeah.
जाएगा तो,
If someone
क्योंकि
trusts
बस
him,
ओनी
then I
हम में
feel
से
much
कितना
better.
तुम्हारे पास ही है और कोई लिया
हाँ
भी नहीं। बाकी सब स्किन्स दो स्किन सबके पास
Lovgok
है
is
जैसे
waiting.
करके।
Should we go?
सेंटिनल दोनों
Of
के पास है,
course. I
केट
just
की
want
और
to
अपना
check the
सोन्स हो गया।
pronunciation of a
आरजीक्स
couple
हैंडल
of
भी दोनों के पास
details
है।
first.
हम्म,
Sorry
और
for digging in.
ओरिजिन भी है और रिवर भी है
Revelio.
और एरेक्सिस भी है और गाया भी है। ईजो का कौन सा हैंडल है?
ये प्राइम बोलने वाला था
हाँ
ये।
ओनी ओनी,
नहीं
सॉरी
नहीं
क्या वो आयन।
आयन।
भाई वो सेम ही है ना, ओ एन आई दोनों बस इंटरचेंज। ओनी आयन। और इसका साउंड भी अच्छा लग रहा था। और ये 20 दिन की या कुछ तो है ना ये बंडल।
18 दिन और देखा था लास्ट जितना मुझे याद आ रहा है।
हम्म।
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio.
थोड़ा मूत के आया।
हम्म,
Accio.
Oh no.
Arresto momentum.
Guardium Laviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yes. अरे pasa. Pasa.
I should investigate.
ये नहीं है।
Revelio. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of 𝐒𝐄𝐑𝐒 did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Ahmed. Probably best
नीचे
to
जा
continue our conversation later.
नीचे है
It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
किसके साथ बात कर रहे हो?
विशेष
हैं?
विशेष
Enough. Please do not tell me
वो
that
कब
was
आया?
meant to be gobbledygook.
स्ट्रीम पे हैं
Well, yes.
अबे चार पढ़ ले
Pronunciation was off.
2 मिनट डिले है
Dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely
अब
recognize
जब
that
टाइप
as a
किया मैं
Latin.
तभी पढ़ाऊंगा
I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans.
नीचे ब्रिज जो है उसके बाद है
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Accio! Accio! Door is locked. Revelio.
Under the goblin.
Clever.
So baby, don't you go? Things gonna be alright.
Books so rarely
Yeah,
prepare
I'm
one
back,
for
boys.
reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift.
Incendiary.
Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
Still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio. Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio. You'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these. Arresto momentum.
हाँ
सैमसंग टीवी भी उड़ा अछि
सैमसंग का टीवी तो आता ही है
ऐप
Being watched.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
क्या पूरा सफेद हो गया वो काला मन नहीं किया पहनने का
हाँ चेंज करते रहता हूँ अरे
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
अरे
Accio. Revelio.
slow baby, don't you cry.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out.
Incendio.
Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to
Revelio.
Logitech empty-headed.
शैडो
Don't wish to be
क्या? What? फटा क्यों?
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. Imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin.
Revelio.
The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled. Who is it? I know an intruder! Miss me! I won't
अरे ये क्या?
Stop it! I won't rest.
Revelio. Revelio. Imperio. Prodigy. Arresto molested. Expelliarmus. Defender. Trafficus totalis.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse. Incendio.
This is more complex than I had expected.
Accio. Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
What?
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. 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 Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Accio. Revelio.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is
Yes, of course.
Revelio.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio.
Oh,
क्या हुआ?
नहीं नहीं, ये खेल रहा था हॉगवर्ट्स.
Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Logitech what we found.
moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Accio! Aloha Mora. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Revelio.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it. but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
What she needed to.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
Might be a bit dangerous for a broom trial. I'll see what I can do.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
जिंक्स देख रहे हो?
यस
भाई कुछ बोल भी नहीं रहे।
मैं बस देख रहा था इसमें। ईजो क्या चला क्या अब तक?
डिस्कॉर्ड है।
अच्छा वो शायद डिस्कॉर्ड अपना सेट कर रहे हैं।
आप क्रैक डाउनलोड करके बोले थे ना, किए?
कौन सा? क्या डाउनलोड?
इसी का
इसका क्या?
हाँ।
वो जो सेव फाइल करके?
नहीं, क्रैक इसका आ गया है ना।
हाँ मैं कर चुका हूँ ना, खेल नहीं रहा था हॉगवर्ट्स में। अरे भूल गए?
नहीं मतलब पूरा खेले कि नहीं, ये स्पॉइलर हो जाएगा।
ओ अच्छा नहीं पूरा नहीं खेला हूँ, मतलब अब तक उड़ने तक नहीं आया हूँ, बहुत कम खेला हूँ। उसके बाद तो मतलब हम वैलोरेंट खेलना शुरू कर दिए, तो रात को बस वैलोरेंट ही खेले हम।
अच्छा।
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you would be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Gryffindor.
Made it.
Ah. Ah. No.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself.
ये सब बहुत स्ट्रेसफुल होता है, मैं हर वक्त वो गोल मिस कर देता हूँ।
इसका ये ट्रिक है, W दबा के रखो और माउस मूवमेंट करो।
अच्छा अब तक तो किया नहीं, देखते
मैं तो किया नहीं था, फिर W दबा के ज़्यादा इजी हो रहा है। नहीं तो बीच में कंट्रोल खो गया था ना, मैं पूरा इधर उधर हुआ वैसा। ये सब टल लेने नहीं होता है।
मैं हर गेम में ये मिशंस फेल करता हूँ, मतलब बहुत ट्राई हार्ड करने के बाद ही हो पाता है।
ओ नीचे था
हाँ सारे नीचे थे। भाई इतना शार्प टर्न किया, इस पे भी क्या फाइन ट्यूनिंग कराना पड़ेगा गाड़ी के जैसे। अरे 26 से बढ़ा नहीं है।
हाँ
27 और बस 2 चाहिए रिंग्स।
हाँ ये बीच वाला नहीं चाहिए इतना, ये बस बूस्ट के लिए है। कहाँ गई?
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Gryffindor. You take care of yourself.
Hey, fight the good flight. Achievement unlock हुआ वो दिखाया नीचे।
बस न्यू बेस्ट टाइम जो था बस यही देखा हूँ मैं।
नहीं नीचे एक ये खुला अचीवमेंट अनलॉक करके।
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
एक मिनट है।
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
अरे एक स्क्रॉल जूम हो भाई।
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agapes Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Pushing a plow is good, honest work. I shall leave it to the mother.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, 𝐒𝐿𝐄𝐂𝐒, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling 𝐒𝐿𝐄𝐂𝐒.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest 𝐒𝐿𝐄𝐒 is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth holding on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not...
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I have nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But you must be discreet. Contact Mr. Hill during this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the total attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he didn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the store to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. But when I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
From Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet, but I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me to marry her.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
मुझे स्टोरी याद नहीं रह रहा है। हेलो हेलो
हेलो
मुझे स्टोरी याद नहीं रह रहा है।
कैसे मतलब
साइड स्टोरी भी भूल जा रहा हूँ। क्या बात की जो अभी कुछ समझ नहीं आया मुझे।
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Muggles have made life.
Hey.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Revelio. Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
खोल नहीं रही है.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio. Door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
If I likes it, I takes it. Using that girl as
Revelio.
coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone. Not my fault if a customer skips the point.
Lumos.
Hey.
Revelio.
I've raided Brockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
Hey.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now.
Trickus totalis.
I know, I'm not hearing things.
Oh,
Get free.
Bombarda.
Imperial. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Defender.
Hey,
Glacius. Wilfring. Bombarda.
Expulso! What are you folks on?
Do that again, and I'll squash you like the insect you are.
Accio.
You'll answer for this.
Prodigy. Crucial. Incendio. Accio.
Expulso!
Well done. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Defender. Compulso. Imperio.
अरे यार ये
The book of poems that was taken from Agnes Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
कुछ नहीं है यहाँ पे.
Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio. He must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe.
Incendio.
I need your help.
Revelio. Mr. Rabe. Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
She spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood.
Sense it. साले direction बता कौन सा room क्या?
It must be blocked by something.
Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Lumos.
Lumos. I understand.
Revelio. Lumos.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. 𝐒𝐿𝐄𝐂𝐒 told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spin Witches when you can.
Oh, अपग्रेड आ गए हो
क्या अपग्रेड?
हाँ वो ब्रूम का
अच्छा अच्छा
अब फास्ट एज फक हो जाएगा तारों के शहर में ना गाना क्या था भाई लैग हो गया
वही तो है
क्रैश हो गया
ओ ब्रूम अपडेट करने वाले थे
वो नहीं सेव हुआ है कि नहीं सेव होने का एक प्रॉब्लम हो रहा था ना हमारा
ओ अच्छा
कहाँ से देखा कि
मैं इसलिए हर मिशन के बाद हर वक्त सेव कर देता
मैं सोचा नहीं था क्रैश हो जाएगा बोल के
मैं पायरेटेड जो ज्यादा खेलता हूँ ना मतलब हम तो सब तो ही खेलते हैं तो उस पे ज्यादातर स्क्रैच बोल रहा हूँ क्रैश हो जाता है ना
मेरे स्टीम के लाइब्रेरी में अब भी रनिंग दिखा रहे हैं स्टॉप करता हूँ यहाँ से और एग्जिट गेम अनसेव डाटा में बी लॉस्ट ऑटोमेटिक ही बंद हो गया। चलो सही है, देखते हैं तो फिर से ओपन करके। ओ भाई, ज़्यादा दूर तक ये नहीं घटा।
I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness.
इसीलिए जो गेम से रहते हैं ना कि अच्छा ये भी तो वही करता है ना, चेक पॉइंट के पास ये कर देता है।
हाँ।
ऑटो।
एक मिनट। हेलो।
अच्छा फोन पर।
एक मिनट, मैं आया। हाँ